What's up, Peak Timers? Today we're unboxing 3 brand new Hot Wheels box sets. Hot Wheels Zamac 6-car set. Let's go ahead and have a look at that artwork on there, looking absolutely gorgeous. If we look in the back of the box right here, we can see all of the cars that are included, which we're going to open up and I'm going to show you. And we do have a little display right here of all of the cars that opens up so you can see all of the cars. But let's go ahead and unbox this. Our first car is the Chevy Silverado Off-Road, and you can see on the side of it, we've got the Chevrolet logo, we've got some numbers, Toyo tires, we do have the gold wheels on here, and then we can see that nice clean Zamac finish on the top right there that blends into the side with the striping on the back end. It's fairly clean. We do have some stamping for the lights. And then on the front end, we have that cool looking push bar on there. And then the wheels are very, very wide. The tires themselves, you can see how they stick out right there. But overall, it's a pretty neat looking truck. 2016 BMW M2. We can see this one with that Zamac finish on top. And then we do have the colors of the BMW M on the side. Blacked out wheels, which look fantastic. They're a nice glossy black look. We do have a little bit of a stripe on the side there as well. Not much detail for that front end. I would have liked to see something for those headlights. It's very, very plain on the front end. On the rear end as well, also kind of plain. But from the side end, I like the colors on the side. I like the wheels on here. So overall, I do like this one. 1974 Brazilian Dodge Charger right here. And we can see kind of a theme going right here for the front and rear. We can see on this one, it's a little bit more blacked out on the front for that grille, but no lights or anything like that. On the side, we've got all the nice coloring and all there. I love the staggered wheel tire setup on this one, and that nice kind of pinstriping that goes down the center with a little bit of the color coming down right there. Dodge logo just on the side, the Hot Wheels logo on the back in black right there. No stamping on the rear end. But overall, from the side angle, I think this one definitely looks great. Datsun Bluebird Wagon 510, you can see right here, again, that clean top end on there. And then look at all that striping on the side. We can see Datsun and a Z kind of mixed in right there. Ode to the Nissan Z cars. And then we have JDML on the back, I think it says right here. A little bit of some sort of Japanese writing on the back right there. I'm not sure exactly what that says. We can see the mirrors on the front end where the Datsun Bluebirds have them, and then on that front end, fairly plain again, no stamping or anything like that. Same with that rear end. But I mean, this set has a little bit of everything, and this little Datsun Bluebird wagon is a very, very cool addition to it. King Cuda, I've always been a fan of this casting. I really, really like all the colors, and they came out with this one as a super treasure hunt as well. I believe it was back in around 2019 or so. But this one, it does have that big flame job on the side of it. And we do have that like titanium chrome engine color in there. Check that out. Check out that color on that engine. Very, very nice. It even continues on to the interior. You can see that a little bit as well. On the rear end, I mean, we've got that chrome titanium that kind of finishes off that bumper. So that's pretty neat that they've meshed that in there as well. And on the front end as well, I think that looks fantastic. Look at that cool looking front end. Just a great color variation with that titanium chrome. No stamping or anything like that for the front and rear, but that titanium chrome makes up for it. Love that flame job as well. 2010 Ford Shelby GT500 Super Snake, the Mustang right here. And we can see that nice striping on the top that continues down from the rear to the front end right there. And on that front, we can see got like little clear lights kind of meshed in on the front right there. That's not too bad. On the side right here, I love the gray wheels. I think they look good. Maybe would have liked to see blacked out. I just like the blacked out look wheels, but the grays do look great. And I'm not a really big fan of the color of the striping. Would have liked to see maybe like a blue or a yellow or something. I'm not really sure about that color that they've done with it. But nonetheless, on the back, there it is, plain, no stamping or anything like that. Overall, it's a great looking casting. Maybe not my favorite as a Zamac though. And there is all 6 cars from this Zamac set. Comment down below your favorite one. Hot Wheels Fast and Furious 10 car set. And look at that Mitsubishi Lancer on the front end from that first Fast and Furious movie right here. On the rear end, we can see all the different cars that are included, which are all on display in the packaging right here. Let's go ahead and open this and get a look at all of the cars. 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse. Check out that green color variation. Looks so good. Chrome 10 spoke wheels on here. We got that imitation carbon fiber hood on the front end right there. We got the nice stamping on the top as well, and there it is on the other side. Front end, great stamping for those headlights, and on the rear end we've got nicely painted as well. It's actually great detail for this set. It's a very economical set for Fast and Furious, but very good detail. 87 Buick Regal GNX, and I'm a huge fan of the Grand Nationals and GNXs. Love this one in the 4th iteration of the movie right there. We can see the stamping on the rear, the logoing right there on the right hand side, just so nicely blacked out. I just love the like oversized looking tires on here. We've got the little louvers right here for the GNX on the side and the logo down there, and then on the front end, just love that look of the front end. Again, growing up as a kid, my dad actually had a Buick Grand National, so I was able to drive one when I was younger a lot, and I just absolutely love these cars, and I love seeing this come into this Fast and Furious set. 1970 Ford Escort RS 1600. This one in the nice blue color with the white trim right there. We got the white trim on the side, the gold wheels on here. I'm not really a huge fan of these Escorts. I know there's a lot of them being released in the Hot Wheels format, different color variations and stuff like that, and the movie car that this was, not really a huge fan of these Escorts, but nonetheless, if you do like it, I do like the color on it. I can say positive things about that. The little push bar lights are pretty cool. Good detail on the front as well as the rear end. What a great detailed set this is. This is definitely a lot more detailed than I thought it would be for just a mainline style set. The Ice Charger, definitely a popular, famous movie car, all customized out. I love the great matte finish paint job on there, and it's got all like the jets and rockets and guns and all that stuff kind of on the back right there, detailed for the rear stamping for those lights right there. Even that crazy diffuser down here, that's really neat. I love this wide body look as well. If we look at it from the top, you can see the wide body look of the car right there, and then these wheels, which definitely do suited. Front end not painted or anything like that, but you can see again that wide body look for the Ice Charger. 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat, and just check out how blacked out this one is as well, kind of like that GNX. Very glossy black on this one right here. Nice blacked out wheels on here. Check out the rear stamping right there. That looks so good, so aggressive, so nice on the front end as well. We can see that totally cool looking aggressive front end, that roof's little hood scoop right there, the supercharger kind of exposed on the front end right there. Just such a clean looking car. Really like this one. I mean, don't get your hopes up on all the skylines and stuff like that. Pay some respect to these cars right here, which are kind of a little bit underrated, but they look very good. All right, here's your Skyline. We've got the Nissan Skyline GTR BNR 34, your classic silver with that side paint job on there. It's kind of a grayish silver color right here. Very clean look to this one. We've seen many different premiums of this color variation coming out. I've got one on the back, just kind of up there as well. So we've got lots of different variations of this one, but hey, who's gonna deny that it's one of the most classic Fast and Furious cars? I think it was Too Fast, Too Furious that this one was in. We can see on the back end right there, the nice stamping for the lights, even the plate, the nice spoiler on there. There's on that side as well. You can see that nice paint job with the striping that comes down. It also comes down on the front end, and then stamping on the front end. All the lights and everything are all painted nicely. What a great looking Nissan GTR. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. We've seen this one released before in the same color variation. I think we did get a premium of this one as well at one point. I'm not really a big fan of these mesh wheels. I would have liked to see something else on there. I like the GT3 RS writing on the side. Of course, we do have some good detail on the front end for those lights. The Porsche logo right there. We do have that nice spoiler right there, which does it go through? I don't think it goes completely through for the spoiler. Not as detailed as we'd like, but that's okay for a mainline style set. This is definitely a good looking car, very glossy blue. What do you guys think of this Porsche? Nissan Silvia S15, another very popular Fast and Furious car. Like the color of this one's a little bit more like of a metallic sparkle gloss paint job on here. You can see kind of shine in my lights right there. These wheels, I think they're fitting. They suit it very nicely. There's that nice striping kind of design that comes along the side. Stamping rear lights right there as well. Little exhaust down there. The nice logos in the center. And then the front end as well. You can see the nice stamping for the lights right there. Cool looking body kit. Silvia S15, I'm not really a big thing on these Silvias, the S13, the S15. I kind of like prefer the Skylines a little bit more than these, but if you like these, this is definitely a good addition to this set. Nissan Skyline GTR BN R32, and this is our third completely blacked out car in the set. I love these blacked out cars. We can see Skyline written on the back, the stamping right there. There's your little logo right there as well. Very, very clean. We can see maybe a slight defect note. It's just a little bit of dust that we had on the front end right there. The side, we have the marker lights on the side right there, or maybe it's just a little logo. I think it's just some sort of little logo on the side right there. Love the front end. The R32 is just a very clean looking front end. No show or go or anything like that. It just looks very, very good. And actually, I do want to grab out the other blacked out cars from the set. So there's our Hellcat Charger, there's the R32 Skyline, and then here is our GNX. So we can see all three of these amazing blacked out cars from this set. But we do have one more. And last but definitely not least, we have the 68 Dodge Charger, and this one is in a matte satin black finish. We do have that nice gold striping along the back end. Then we have the nice gold wheels on there. Check out those wheels. Do those not look fantastic? Nice staggered setup. The big ones on the rear, smaller ones on the front end. There's that nice chrome grille for the Dodge Charger. We can see just on the front end, you can see the louvers and stuff that it has. Just a great, great look of this car. You can even see in the back, I'm not sure if the engine was supposed to be in the back of this one. It's definitely not in real life, but we've got something in the back. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to be. If you know, comment down below. But I really, really like this one. I prefer the more glossy black look cars, but this Charger, I think it just looks mean in this satin matte black finish. And there we have all 10 cars from the set. Comment down below your favorite one. Hot Wheels European 6-car set. And you can see the graphics on the front. We can kind of see like a sliver of the cars. And then if we actually open this up, we can see all the cars in a great looking piece of artwork right there. That's very, very nice. There's all your cars in there. And on the back end of this one, we can see all the cars that are displayed. But let's go ahead and open it and get a close look at them. 2015 Jaguar F-Type Project 7, and we can see this one is in a matte black finish with a red interior. There's your Project 7 striping on the front end. We got a nice stamping for the lights right there. And on that front end, looks pretty clean. On the side, we do have blacked out wheels with a staggered look on them. We have that nice spoiler on the back end. We've seen many, many different color variations of the F-Type Project 7. It's not really my thing. I mean, I don't mind it, but if you collect all the color variations, this is one to add to your collection. BMW M4, and check out this like burnt orange color. It's almost like a gold metallic finish to it right here. Blacked out glossy wheels right there. We have that imitation carbon fiber roof on there. And on the front end, we can see the nice striping that kind of meshes into it like a non-painted stripe in the middle. That's actually pretty neat. I haven't seen that for a while. And on the front end, you can see the nice headlights for that M4 right there. And if we go around to the rear, we can see the M4 logoing on the rear, a little bit of stamping for the rear lights right there, the dual exhaust. Overall, it's not too bad. I don't really like this style of color. I would have preferred like a blue BMW, like the light blue BMWs look really good. But if you like this color, there you go. Audi RS5 Coupe, and this one's in metallic green with chrome wheels on there. It's an interesting color combination. We do have that imitation carbon fiber roofing on there. It looks like my back window's been like dirty or handled or something like that. This is a brand new one in package. That's a little bit weird to see right from the factory. You can't feel anything, so that's kind of interesting. The front end, great classic look for your Audi right there. Nice lights on there. Looks really, really cool. The little Audi logo right there. as well. Overall, I think this is a nice looking car. We can see the rear end, all the details on there. What do you guys think of this green color for it though? 2015 Mercedes AMG GT, this one in a nice blue color right here. We can see that like a silver striping. We got the nice chrome 10-spoke wheels on there. Front end details look fantastic. Look at big Mercedes logo in the center of this one. There's that off-centered stripe that kind of continues down the side. I don't know if I like the off-center stripe look. I think this car would just be great without a stripe at all. I think it's just it would be a lot more clean without a stripe. I really like these cars in real life, so happy to see another color variation. Not much detail on the rear end. That's kind of interesting. They've left it all kind of blank on the rear end right there. But nonetheless, still happy to get this one in a new color variation. Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and we can see the nice color on this one, the nice silver. We do have a little bit of a colored striping on the front end right there with the little Porsche logo. We've got the painted front lights. And on that rear, look at that big spoiler on there with the Porsche writing right across it. That's very nice. I like the black touches too, like a little black side painted, the blacked out glossy wheels. GT3 RS written on the side of it. On the rear end, we do have just the little logoing on the back end right there. Not much as far as painting for the lights or anything like that. Center exhaust. Overall, I've been a really big fan of this casting. I really like seeing all the color variations of it. So nice to get another color of this one as well. Alpine A110, and this is a car that we don't see in North America. So this is one, I believe it's only released in Europe and maybe in other parts of the world. So I'm not really a big fan of this car. I think it's kind of like a Porsche Cayman. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It's white with the gold wheels on there, which I think looks good. 36 on the side of it. And then we got the big, is that the Alpine logo? I'm not sure if that's the official Alpine logo, the A on the top end right there. But overall, I mean, if you like it, we've seen so many different color variations of this car come out. And I don't know, I'll probably put it in my collection. Why not? And there's the 6 cars from this set. Which one do you like the best?